बौद्ध धर्म के द्रुक्पा समुदाय के सबसे बड़े धर्मगुरु ग्यालवांग द्रुक्पा के अनुयायी पूरी दुनिया में फैले हुए हैं। शांति, खुशहाली और प्रकृति से प्यार का संदेश पूरी दुनिया में फैलाने का काम हिज होलीनेस कर रहे हैं। ग्यालवांग द्रुक्पा का वास्तविक नाम जिग्मी पद्मा आंगचेन है और ये भारत में ही पैदा हुए हैं, हिमाचल प्रदेश में गुरु पद्म संभव की कुटी में। इनके माता पिता दोनों ही गुरु पद्म संभव के परम भक्त थे। इनके जन्म के समय भी बहुत बड़ा समारोह हुआ था। साथ ही लामा डांस और घनचक्र समारोह का आयोजन भी हुआ। 4 साल की उम्र में इनको ग्यालवांग द्रुक्पा के 11वें अवतार के रूप में दार्जिलिंग के मुख्य मठ ले जाया गया। 6 साल की छोटी उम्र में ही ग्यालवांग ने बौद्ध आध्यात्मिक शिक्षा लेनी शुरू कर दी और 13 साल की उम्र होते होते उन्होंने हर तरह की शिक्षा हासिल कर ली। उसके बाद ग्यालवांग को गुरु ने निर्देश दिया कि तुमने जो कुछ भी सीखा है उसे पूरी दुनिया को बताओ और उनका मार्गदर्शन करो। इसके बाद जिग्मे पद्मा बौद्ध भिक्षुओं और अपने अनुयायियों को उपदेश और मार्गदर्शन देने लगे। तब से ये सिलसिला जारी है। ग्यालवांग का मानना है कि आध्यात्म हमारे लिए प्रामाणिक आंख है और हम ब्रह्मांड में जो कुछ भी देखते हैं वही हमारी सेवा का मुख्य अंश भी है। जहाँ भगवान है वहाँ दानव भी होंगे। धर्मगुरु ग्यालवांग द्रुक्पा ने आम आदमी को कुदरत के करीब लाने, प्रकृति का इंसान से रिश्ता और मजबूत करने के लिए पहले ही 6 पदयात्राएं निकाल चुके हैं और 7वीं पदयात्रा की शुरुआत 1 नवंबर से हो चुकी है। आध्यात्म और कुदरत का रिश्ता पुराना है, लेकिन ग्यालवांग द्रुक्पा ने आध्यात्म, कुदरत और सामाजिक सरोकार तीनों को आपस में जिस तरह से जोड़ा है वैसा बहुत कम ही लोग कर पाते हैं।
The happiness, is not only just like a padyatra will.
Being able to do so is a great joyous. For example, for me, it is a great joyous. It is it's a joyful effort. It's a joyful effort. You can see in my face also, I think. And also, because I know that it's it's going to be painful for my knee, and it's very painful for my foot, because I will be having lots of blisters and all these things. Despite of all the difficulties, you are feeling very comfortable. You are very, very happy. So therefore, you will be, if you know how to think about it, you will be doing it with a joyful effort. That's the happiness.
Thank you. What should we do to spread love in this world? What should we do to spread peace in the world?
To speak.
To spread
To
peace.
spread peace in the world. I want to express my own opinion about peace. I don't really talk about peace a lot. Why? Because peace sometimes misunderstands. The people can misunderstand about the peace. A lot of the societies, they don't have a peace. Why? Because they are not satisfied. So therefore they harm each other in order to gain my wishes to be fulfilled. I want to harm you. I want to rob you. I want to get something from you. But if I get satisfied, with my own knowledge, with my own education, I will not harm you. I will leave you alone. You will leave me alone. We will be very much in peace. So the peace comes as a package.
Is this eco-friendly mission important for you, and why?
To me as a person, as one person, I don't think that is that important, because I live anyway. I live comfortably, I live happily anyway. It doesn't matter how long, selfishly speaking. But when I think about the country, when I think about the people, when I think about the animals who are suffering in the water, who are suffering on the ground. For example, how many cows are dying because of this? They're eating the non-biodegradable items like plastics and all these things. Lots of cows are suffering. Lots of fishes, lots of birds are suffering in the water. And when I think of these things, then it's a very, very important. This Padayatra is very important to raise the awareness, because the awareness of eco-friendly way of living is not there. So we as a grandparents need to be taking care of the children. That's for sure.
How can we eradicate terrorism?
They don't have a confidence in themselves. So then they are very much in the fear. They themselves very much in the fear. When they are weak, then they become terrorists. When they are strong, then they cannot be terrorists. So therefore, from spiritual point of view, I'm not talking about the religion, but spiritual point of view, they have to be strong. We all have to be strong in the mind. We are very weak, so therefore we are acting as a terrorist, because we are terrified. We are terrified. I am terrified. When I terrified, I will do anything. The spirituality is more important than the religion. So anyway, the question, the answer to you is that that is the way that you have to. I mean, it'll take a little long, but we have to. We as like you guys, like young girls and young boys, they need to know how to strengthen themselves. You guys should not be afraid of religion. You guys should not be afraid of, doing something good for others. You should be liberating yourself from any kind of fear. There are many fears that created by the religion. Sorry to say that, but that needs to be get rid of. So this is the way this is the only way, one of the best way or the best solution to get rid of the terrorists.
What can we do for good karma?
Karma actually means action, okay? And good action means to benefit everybody. And to benefit everybody, how to benefit everybody? First, you have to benefit yourself. If you can't benefit yourself, you cannot benefit others. This is something secret that people have to understand. People think like, benefiting, good karma. I wanted to do a good karma, so tomorrow I will go out and benefit others. Okay, I'll give food, bread, fruits and all these things. Is it a good karma? Yes, it is a good karma indeed. But it will not last for a long time. It will not be, sustaining by itself. So how to sustain that? You have to have a good karma, the way, sorry, is it painful? Sorry. So, the good karma, bottom line is just like a summarized way. If I say good karma is to benefit others. But to benefit, to really successfully benefiting others, you have to benefit first you. Then you benefit. You have to be, again, the same thing. You have to be strong. And you have to strengthen yourself first. Not only physically, but mentally. And also the Padayatra is the same thing. For example, like handful of people, we have maybe 1,000 people, that's all, who are doing the Padayatra. So we, handful of people, are fairly good in terms of strengthen ourselves already. So therefore now we are happily going for the Padayatra, which is some kind of achievement.
wraps under saying, wraps in a package of saying benefiting others. That's the good karma. Is such a, how do you say, enormous benefit that you can get, because that, if you can do this many times, you will be getting strengthened. It's like a chicken and egg. Egg comes first or chicken comes first? You can't. Yeah, so it's like that, you know. You benefit others and you will be benefited, and you will be benefited, then you'll be able to benefit others. So it's like a chicken and egg.
You spoke about the fact that you have to benefit yourself before you benefit others, but for good karma. But people just do it for themselves. What about that?
You know, from a religious point of view, this is bad. You shouldn't do it for yourself. You should do it solidly for them. This is a religious language. But from spiritual language, nothing wrong. If you do it for yourself, it's okay. Why? Because again, as I said, if I help you a lot, okay, for many years, and because of my selfishness, I will be always expecting you to be doing something for me. And if you don't do this to me, or if you don't fulfill my wishes, I will be very angry. Even though I will be, you know, continuously helping you, maybe by giving money or food or something, but I'll be inwardly, I will be so angry. And then one day, I will definitely stop helping you, and you know, not only that, I will definitely harm you because of my anger.
When anger is bottled up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So this is the reason why it is recommended not to be selfish at the beginning.
What should we children do to make this world a better place to live?
If you do understand where the happiness comes from, it's not coming from anywhere else. It comes from the elements: water, earth, air, all these things. So then we appreciate. So we know that my happiness comes from the earth. My happiness comes from the clean water. So it is like a cyclic existence. It's a circle. So children have to understand that our happiness is from the elements, 4 elements. That's very important. Of course, the children needs to know, on top of that, the parents are the source of happiness. And the parents are parents' happiness, the happiness of parents are the source of the children. So that is also interdependent. We are very much dependent upon each other. Children cannot be happily grown up if there is no parents. The parents are not happy if the children are not happy or not well. So all these things are interdependent. So this beautiful flower makes you very happy. But also, if you don't plant, or if you don't be friendly with the nature, the flower is not there and the happiness is not there eventually. So everything is interdependent. So this is what children have to understand.
According to you, what is the difference between the cleanliness of an urban area and a rural area?
The rural problem is they have a tendency to keep themselves a little dirty and all these things, but they are not creating that much of problems to the society. And then the city life, the problem is that they are very clean. They are clean, but they are creating a lot of problems to the people. So much, I would say, is very much more dangerous when you talk about the city dirtiness, or whatever you may call pollution. So that's different. But I would say that overall, I think that both needs to be
taken care, because both has a very bad, very positive part and also the negative part. So it's need to be taken care.
How can you reduce negativity from our souls?
Negativity. Oh, I see. Negativity from our souls. First of all, I don't think that we have a soul. Soul is the one thing that permanently there, if you believe in a soul. But I don't believe personally soul. I don't believe in a soul. I believe in the mind. The mind is the only one. Continuation of a thought. There is no soul as such. But anyway, mind, negative mind, you really have to get rid of it. That's for sure. Negative mind creates the negative speech, and also negative mind creates the negative action, beating, killing, cheating. All these things will be happening. So therefore, negative mind needs to be, how do you say, sort out, finish. You should be the master of yourself. You should be the one who's telling yourself not to do it. Not somebody like me should be telling you all the time. Maybe I can initiate. The schoolmaster can initiate it, or the religious master can initiate it, or your brother or your sister can initiate, your parents can initiate, tell you, but eventually you are the one who's going to be telling yourself, and you are the one who's going to be transforming your life.
His Holiness is very tired. Last question, okay?
What should we children do for this Padyatra?
Oh, what should children do? Children should be walking with us. Yeah. Walking with us and have a fun. Have a fun and walk with us, run, and and of course this time maybe it's not possible, maybe not planned, but we were thinking about having children and have a kind of create a playground, and then people will be playing, and then at the same time educate them. A couple of years ago we did in the Himalaya regions. There are many children who are following with us up in Sikkim, and we went to very high mountains, and a lot of children came up with us, and they really participated, collecting the non-biodegradable items. They were very happy. They're as a fun. They do as a fun, but at the same time they will be educated also. So children should come. You please come tomorrow. Day after, okay?
Are you ready to go?
Yeah. At least a couple of miles. Yeah?
Just take the blessing of His Holiness, because His Holiness is tired.
No, I'm not tired. I'm very happy. Children gives me a lot of power.
We want your blessing.
Can you separate?
It's okay. My hand is okay. Hand and legs, no different.